Hello and welcome to the start of Fragrance University's Chemical 101 course. My name is Caitlin, and in the following course video, we'll be teaching you all about the chemical basics you should understand before developing a business in fragrance products. Let's start by introducing you to IFRA. If you're new to the fragrance industry, you'll need to understand the fragrance usage guidelines as outlined by IFRA. Founded in 1973, IFRA stands for International Fragrance Regulatory Association and is a group that represents the fragrance industry. The IFRA Code of Practice is used to regulate fragrance ingredients and usage levels in products to ensure that they are safe for consumers to use. The RIFM, or Research Institute for Fragrance Material, works alongside IFRA in developing these safety standards in regards to fragrance ingredients. The RIFM database compiles a comprehensive, peer-reviewed list of toxicity data, literature, and any information one may need on fragrance. Together, IFRA and RIFM set limits on how much a certain fragrance can be included in a product. Because many different ingredients are needed to make different fragrances, not all of their limits are the same. Additionally, because not all products are used the same, fragrances are limited to different percentages depending on the product. While non-skin applied products like candles, incense, and air fresheners have a 100% allowance for most fragrances, any products meant to be used on the skin has a much lower limit. Fragrance usage limits in skin contact products are based on whether the said product is leave-on or rinse-off. Lotions, creams, and body oils are all leave-on products, meaning you apply them to your skin without the intent to wash them off afterwards. IFRA limits fragrance in leave-on products because of its prolonged contact with the skin. While many fragrances are indeed skin safe, continuous contact with the skin into too high of a concentration can lead to irritation and other skin problems. Rinse-off products, on the other hand, are all meant to be washed off after they're applied. Soap, face wash, and shampoo are all rinse-off products. While their limits are not as low as those of a leave-on application, they still have stricter limits than that of candles, incense, and air fresheners. Fragrance houses provide IFRA percentage limits on all of their fragrances. This will usually be in the form of a viewable document that lists out acceptable usage percentages on different product categories. It's important that you review the IFRA limits on any fragrance that you use in a product. Even if you're making a product not made to be applied to the skin, examine the acceptable percentages closely in your research and development. Every fragrance is different, so do not use the usage limits for one and apply it to all of your fragrances. To get a better understanding of how to read IFRA limits, let's take a look at an IFRA compliance sheet for one of our fragrances here at AFI. The top of the sheet states that the fragrance in question is in compliance with the IFRA Code of Standards and Practice. Here in the middle, you can see what product falls into which IFRA class, and then reference the fragrance limit in the class. Remember, these limits are just the amount of fragrance you can use, not the amount that you should use. Through your own trial and error process, you will find out what usage levels are best. Just because a particular fragrance can be included in a candle at a certain percentage doesn't mean that this is recommended to use that much at a time. On this IFRA sheet, it says you can use 100% of this fragrance for a candle. Through your R&D process, you know that your wax of choice is only 8%, so you can't use more. We hope this helped you understand IFRA and how to read the usage levels. You'll find more information on specific product usage levels in each of our individual courses, so stay tuned. Keep watching Fragrance Use Chemical 101 course for details on surfactants and how to cut your fragrances. That's all for now. I'm Caitlin, and we'll see you soon. Bye.